I wanted you. Oh, now. I was so lonely and so blue. That's what love really made me do. And darling, oh, they keep saying that our love won't grow now. But honey, I wanna tell them, and I just wanna show them, how in the world do they know that? And for a long, and long, for as long as you've been in love with me now, I know our love will grow wider and so deeper than any ever see. Oh, the thing that I want now in this whole wide world is just for you to say that you will be my girl now. And I'm calling, I'm wanting you. I'm just keep wanting you now. Oh, now. I'm wanting you now. Nobody but you now. Nobody but you.
Everybody wants to say C, you know? Okay. Hi. It is time to say words of good omen and to bring forth the bridegroom and bride. It is time for us to take up torches and dance and rejoice. That is how the great playwright Aristophanes announced the start of the wedding 2,500 years ago. And today we follow in the footsteps of our ancestors. A wedding is still a dance of hope. And we can come together despite our differences and celebrate the bounty that life has to offer. So good evening, everyone. Good evening, children. Good evening, everyone. My name is Barry Lassell. I'm the humanist chaplain at Rutgers University. I should have expected that. I'm also the father of the bride. So thank you all for being here at the wedding and the party for my daughter and this young man. He will, if he answers certain questions correctly, become my son-in-law in about 15 to 20 minutes. We all know them as Rui and Susanna. They have my full approval for this marriage. Although they don't need it. I want them to know they have it. And I want them to know they also have the approval of Dara, Terry, and Germana, the other parents. I told them and we were unanimous. We love you, Susanna. We love you, Rui. And we love that we love each other. we may bring with us, let us recognize how much we have in common. Susanna and Rui are an example of the love that is possible on this earth. Let us be inspired by them. Let us also offer them the best that is within us. Our love, our creativity, our courage, our compassion, our sense of humor, just to help them get through the day. And whatever wisdom we've managed to gather along the way, so that their lives may flower beyond anything they can imagine. Let us offer all of that from us to them. With all the wish, please answer, may it be so.
May it be so.
Thank you. Now, overall, I would say that Susanna and Rui are an active and attractive. In fact, it's hard to slow them down. So it's not surprising that they met at a place like the Y, where they both were into exercise and sport. Susanna was happy to be introduced to this handsome young man. But she wasn't very happy about the timing. She had just come from a sweaty Latin dance class. And she didn't think she looked her best. But Rui didn't notice those patches of perspiration at all. He only saw someone beautiful that he wanted to get to know better. But on their first real date, her birthday, Rui took Susanna to a restaurant in Newark called Dega Grill. Where he introduced her to Portuguese cuisine, which she loved. And they talked and they learned, they shared an appreciation for good food, well prepared. And something they added later on was that they prefer their food to be organic and humanely raised if possible. But their day did not end with a full stomach and lots of sangria, oh no. After dinner, they went to the club side of the restaurant and they danced for hours and hours. And they both moved so well. They both felt free and happy. And they each had this little budding sense of wonder that maybe they finally found their permanent dance partner. Well, they quickly found they had lots more to like about each other. They enjoyed each other's company. They could help each other relax and slow down. They laughed almost all the time. They shared a love of dance and music. They were people. They had lots of good friends. They enjoyed being with the family. They had degrees and careers and professional certification. Both. Susanna really appreciated Rui's passion and kindness and his open-mindedness. He was a wonderful listener, a shoulder to lean on during sad times. Thank you. And also a wonderful partner to laugh with and enjoy the time. In fact, Rui's strength and encouragement helped Susanna find more confidence in expressing herself. And Susanna was very happy that Rui added to their relationship an attention to detail and punctuality, which he had sharpened in his work as a treasurer. And Rui told me something about Susanna that first surprised me and made me see how much love he must be. He told me that she helped him see the world with the eyes of an artist, as if everything in the world was precious. Shapes, colors, trees, skeletons in winter, tears, loneliness, food, and friendship. And she credits her grandma Lydia, who was an artist, in the suburban. And one time, at the end of a tough uphill rock scramble, instead of him tracking the fastest way down, Susanna had Rui sit down and take in the view in New Frame. And what he learned that day in his words was that in order to see things, you have to be looking. Now, every relationship has its rocky road. Susanna and Rui moved apart for a while. That helped them see each other more clearly. When Rui was ready, he asked Susanna to join him and a few friends at an outdoor concert in Central Park. The singer that day was Gary Clark Jr. And it rained the whole time. But that didn't matter. They enjoyed each other's company, dancing in the rain to the music, getting soaked from head to toe. But who cared? It helped them find, shall we call it, an old groove. Brought us all to this dance floor in Jersey City, USA, where we stand right now. And when it comes to the future, Susanna and Rui are so happy they simply would like more of what they already have. Though they do agree children would be a nice addition. I agree. I say go for it. And from the way they enjoy playing with the children, family members, and friends, and from the incredible caring that Susanna shows for her students. I know they'll be great parents. They'll be nervous about getting everything right. Now, Rui even thinks he knows what his children will be like. They hope. He said, our children will be organized and efficient artists.
Good luck.
Who will always make deadlines and who know how to dance. I'd like everyone just to pause for a moment. Remember those in our lives who taught us how to love, how to live, how to dance, but who are no longer with us. And Rui and Susanna want all of you to take special notice later of the memorial table where they set up photos of the little. But for now, let's all just take a moment for silence. Please just take a breath. Really. Breathe in. Rui and Susanna, here we go. Would you please join hands and face each other? You set? Okay. And now I, Garrett Lissell, am duly authorized to solemnize your marriage according to the laws of the state of New Jersey and by your trust in me. Before you, Susanna, and you, Rui, are joined together in my presence with family and friends as witness, I'm going to remind you very publicly of the solemn and serious nature of the relationship in which you are about. Your marriage is voluntary. Now listen to me.
Just make sure we're okay with this.
Okay. Tell me when you're ready.
You're good.
You're good. And I want to remind public that your marriage is a voluntary or full commitment of each of you to the other. It is made in the sincerest sense for the exclusion of all others, and it is entered into with a desire and a hope, but mostly a firm intention that you too, will make it last for a lifetime. Rui, I'm going to ask you first to repeat everything. I want to answer these questions. Rui, do you freely and without reservation take Susanna Rachel Lissell, whose hands you now hold, to be your wedded wife? You promise to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and health, and forsaking all others, keep only unto her through all those years. Susanna, your turn. Do you freely, without reservation, take Rui Germano Reese, whose hands you now hold, to be your wedded husband?
I do.
And you promise to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness Rui, you're up first. Susanna, you're up dead. Rui, please repeat after me. I, Rui, cherish you, Susanna, for being all that you are, all that you are not, and all that you can be. I promise to share my life openly with you. To support you and encourage your own fulfillment as an individual. Know that I am here for you. We can go back. Have you found yourself? Okay. And I will love you deeply for all the days of my life. Susanna, please repeat after me. I, Susanna, cherish you, Rui, for being all that you are, all that you are not, and all that you can do. I promise to share my life openly with you. To support you and to encourage your own fulfillment as an individual. Know that I am here for you and will love you deeply for all the days of my life. Yuga, may we see the ring? Stand back a little bit. Show everybody the ring. Thank you. The rings that you two are about to give one another are made from precious materials found deep within the earth. Because love is the rich ground from which your lives will continue to grow. The rings are circles of no beginning and no end. For love freely given is no beginning. Now, please give Susanna the ring to her. That's it. Please place it on her finger. Get ready to repeat everything. Susanna, this ring is my gift, my promise of love and trust, and my pride that you are my wife. With this ring, I give you my heart. For I have no greater gift to give. With this ring, I leave it. You got it. Please give Rui's ring to Susanna. Please place it on Rui's finger. And please repeat after me. Rui, this ring is my gift, my promise of love and trust, and my pride that you are my husband. With this ring, I give you my heart, for I have no greater gift to give. With this ring, I leave it. We'll wait. It was tough. Well, Susanna and Rui have followed my instructions well. As we have all witnessed, they have joined hands, they have answered questions, they have exchanged vows. silence and ring. The kiss is just moments away. Now I invite Rui's mom, Carrie, please come up and share some thoughts.
Well, you know I can talk, so I'll try to do this very, very shortly. Most of you know me, and you know that I just wanted to be a mom. And I am this mother of these two amazing sons, and now I have a daughter that I never had. So, I'll say it in Portuguese, and then I'll just end it with a little thing in English. Deus nos abençoe com muito amor, com muito respeito, com muita lealdade. And we love you so much. But what I want to say is, may there be health and happiness. May you always be blessed with family and friends. May you flourish and prosper together. And may you have love that never ends. I love you, and these are the special people in your life, and we are all here because we love you so much.
I'm going to end with a poem that has special meaning for my wife and me. We first heard this poem at my own wedding, and it's the only thing I remember of the ceremony. I was, I think, sleepwalking through the wedding until it struck me with its beautiful images. It's become a popular poem at many weddings these days. I'm sure you'll understand its meaning and live by the word. This is from the prophet by Lil Quran. Love one another, but make not a bond of love. Let it be a moving sea between the shore of your soul. Sing and dance together and be joyous, but let each of you be alone, even as the strings of the lute are alone, or they quiver with the same music. Give your heart, but not into each other's keeping, for only the hand of life can contain your heart. And stand together, but not too near each other. For the pillars of the temple stand apart, and the oak tree and the cypress grow not in each other's shadow. I love you, Susanna. I love you, Rui. I don't know which of you is the oak tree and which is the cypress, but I do know that it is a great joy to declare that Rui and Susanna are husband and wife.
The first time that I met you, I knew one day I would know you even better. When people tried to tell me, do not fall for him, I told myself, don't let them get to you. You are the only one I love. You are the only one I love. You are the only one I love to love. You are the only one I love. You are the only one I love. You are the only one. The first thing that you said to me was, Jamie, I love you. Jamie, I love you. Jamie, Jamie, I love you. And And I've never been one to believe in love at first sight, but now I know it exists. You are the only one I love. You are the only one I love.
Well, I want to thank everybody for coming out to join us in celebrating marriage of Rui and Susanna, two wonderful people. I'm sure you all know. And for those who couldn't make it, I know they're smiling down on us. And now that I have your attention, on the next episode of Game of Thrones, Jay. I know, who gave this guy the mic, right? Risky business. Putting us all together in the same room. Anyway, I'd like to give a big shout out to Barry and Dara. Where are you? I want to thank you for bringing us this extraordinary woman. Susanna, you're more than beautiful in every way a person could be.
Yeah! Easy now.
Whoa!
I'll go down.
Now, Mom and Dad, there you are. What were you thinking? Trying to rectify the situation? Didn't work out too well. I'm kidding. I mean, how can you not love this guy? I tried, very unsuccessful. Very unsuccessful. But we're all here to celebrate love. Love is beautiful, and you both make it even more so. I'd like everybody to raise their glasses, their forks, their markers, whatever you might have in your hand, to congratulate these two. Thumbs up.
Every drink.
Everyone drink. There's a dance floor here that's very empty. I don't want to see it empty after I'm done talking.
Let's go!
Yeah!
So I know that I speak for all of us when I say that you guys, I mean, there are no words. I don't know what to say. I really do. You guys are wonderful, and I know that you're going to make us all make a great example of what a man and a wife should be.
Oh! Right!
That being said, I spoke to all of us, and I say we're going to lie.
So